Hey guys, welcome back to Nippon Speed. Today we're going to be working on the oil return line for the sr20 build. Today we got the package finally that we've been waiting for the AN line with the fittings in order so we could use the steel braided line instead of the rubber for the application that we're using. Let me show you. We got drop strip from Vibrant directly. So if you guys ever need any parts from Vibrant, just call us or look it up in our website. Alright, so in the kit we have the line. I'll go over everything right now. Alright, so in this kit we have a 2-foot steel braided line. It's very flexible. These two fittings do not come installed. You have to install them yourself. It's pretty easy. You just take this top part out, push this right in, and screw it. Just try to lube the tip of each of these two fittings so it could slide in the hose very easily. And then just tighten each end. The wrench used to tighten these is a 1 by 1/16. Alright. So the kit includes this line with these two fittings. You get two 10 AN male weld bungs. If you want to do a different setup, it comes with the screw-in adapter that goes on the back of the turbo. It's hardwares, and the female to female male to male fitting. Now this fitting will go on this end, just like this. 2 bolts to the turbo. Before you do that, make sure you have the gasket, the OEM sr20 turbo drain tube gasket. You put it, 2 bolts, boom, that's it. The other piece that you also need when you're doing this type of setup was that fitting we're talking about. This is a 10 AN by half BSP. Boy, Sam, Peter. BSP, British Standard. I forgot the third, what the third one is, but it's British Standard. And then that's what you need. This is going to replace the barb fitting for this type of application. Once again, if you haven't seen the earlier videos of this build, the reason why we're upgrading from the barb to the AN is because we're having this type of scenario. This turbo manifold is going to give too much heat and the lines are pretty close. If you were to run the rubber, the amount of excessive heat is going to melt the rubber. So this is why we opted to go with the steel braided AN setup. They have different sizes. This is a 20-inch to be exact, almost 2 feet. They also have a 12, and I believe they have a 14-inch. But since this is a top mount, the 20-inch works perfectly. So now, with that being said, we're going to start with the install. Be advised, it's pretty tight once all this is done. It doesn't matter if you do it before or after turbo and everything is installed, but just be advised, if you do it after, it is kind of tight, but it's best to do it after. That way you have the exact measurements as to how long you need the hose. If you do it before without having the turbo installed, it's kind of eyeballing what you need exactly. So just be advised about that. Alright, so here we go. Alright guys, so now we're gonna put some thread sealer on the dash 10 AN fitting. It goes on the bottom of the sr20 block. You don't want to over tight either. A little bit more. That's it. Alright guys, so now we have dash 10 to have BSP fitting on. Now it's on for the hose. But before the hose, let's do the fitting first on the turbo. So just like that. Now we're gonna put it in here. And once it's there, just wipe off the excess thread sealer. Alright, so this is the finishing product. So, put the gasket, screws in. tighten it is a 6 Allen 6. Again, you don't want to over tighten. Alright, there we go. Now before we do this, put the line in, we gotta make sure this is all tight. Tighten it. Finish doing our final positioning for the turbo. Once we have that done, we're ready for the line. Alright guys, we have all the bolts ready. Put some Loctite in them. So now we're gonna use the speed handle to tighten it. After we get it in, after it's flush with the flywheel, we're going to torque it down. So now we're going to the instructions say 50 foot-pounds, so that's what we're gonna do.